Considering the vast quantity of so-called germs that we are exposed to in our everyday lives, it's a miracle that we don't get sick all the time. So, let's take a look at how our adaptive immune system is protecting us. Today, our mission is to defend our body against the invading army of pathogens. What are pathogens, you may ask? They're any disease-causing agent, including bacteria, viruses, and fungi. Meet today's pathogen. Like many other pathogens, this pathogen has an antigen, and an antigen is any specific molecule on its surface that our immune system can recognize and bind to. That's represented by the pink triangle right there. What happens once the pathogen enters your body? It will encounter lots of lymphocytes, which you can think of as the patrolmen of your body. Lymphocytes are a type of white blood cell. B cells and T cells are the two most important lymphocytes, but we'll learn more about them later. These patrolmen, your lymphocytes though, are each only looking for one specific criminal. As the pathogen travels through the body, it will encounter millions of different lymphocytes. This is Bobby the B cell. He's always on the lookout for any antigen that will fit into his antigen receptor, right there. Bobby and his B cell friends will fight by producing antibodies, which look just like Bobby's own antigen receptor. It's kind of like the Monkey King, with one important difference. Antibodies will bind to matching pathogens to neutralize them and mark them for destruction. They aren't actually destroying the pathogens themselves. Now back to Bobby. Bobby is a naive B cell, which means that he hasn't encountered his matching antigen before. So, once he has encountered the antigen on the pathogen, in addition to producing antibodies, Bobby will also divide to form two types of B cells: effector cells, which take immediate action by producing antibodies, and memory cells, which will stay in your body forever, long term, in case you ever encounter the same antigen again. This is a helper T cell. When the helper T cell binds with a pathogen and its antigen receptor matches the antigen of the pathogen, the helper T cell will release cytokines. And these cytokines are like signaling molecules to the other cells, including the B cells and the cytotoxic T cells, to become activated. Infected cells in the body have an MHC1, or major histocompatibility complex, on their surface. These complexes present the antigen, and cytotoxic T cells with the matching antigen receptor will be able to recognize and kill the infected cell. How? It will induce apoptosis, which essentially means that it will cause the infected cell to pop. This is necessary in order to prevent further spread of the infection. And of course, T cells will also divide to form both active effector cells and long-term memory cells. Victory! The army of pathogens has been vanquished. Because of the memory cells, your body will be able to respond more quickly next time.